Today we're visiting the MLB team where nobody goes. The Miami Marlins are in a location that loves baseball. I mean, the World Classic next year is expected to sell out. And as a franchise that's also won 2 World Series in the last 30 years, why are they continuously at the lowest for attendance in the league? Well, I'm flying all the way there to find out. I'll be getting a full game day experience just to uncover this mystery for you all. I believe this is us here. Hey.
Robert?
Yeah, for Robert. We are in the beautiful Sunshine State. We flew in from New York to Miami last night, and we're gonna go catch a Miami Marlins game. It's just about 2 hours before opening pitch, and we've made it to the stadium. The drive was quick and easy. We are gonna just try and see if we can catch maybe some coffee or like a little sit-down spot, because you know, it's not just about the stadium itself, it's about what's around it. We're gonna sit down and try and see what kind of ticket we can get just 2 hours before opening pitch. I will say I'm not normally somebody who complains about wait time, but it did take me over 30 minutes to get a cappuccino. There's like nothing open in the surrounding area, so maybe people don't know that the Marlins are playing, or the local businesses are just not interested in having things open before opening pitch. But let's try and buy our tickets here now. We'll use the MLB Ballpark app, and we'll take a look at what kind of deal we can get. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on here, but when I hit tickets for today's game against the Rays, there is nothing coming up. Like, I just get that screen. I'm just gonna walk to the stadium and see if I can get this sorted out over there, but I flew all the way to Miami for this game, and I might not even be able to get in yet. Excuse me. I'm trying to buy tickets for today's game, but the Ballpark app isn't working for me. Like when I go Rays Marlins. Is there anywhere here I can buy tickets?
Yeah, there's a ticket office straight down on your left.
On the left? Okay, perfect, thank you. I will say at least they have a front ticket office. I mean, when I was at the Texas Rangers game, you had to buy it on the app or like online. Fingers crossed. Just looking for one ticket for today, please.
Okay. Any price in particular?
Honestly, just the cheapest one that you have, please.
The cheapest that I have is going to be $17.
Yeah, sure thing. Is that in the outfield?
It's going to be in the, it's going to be in section 138 on the purple area. Okay,
perfect. Honestly, it's been a minute since I've gotten one of these, a physical ticket in hand. Honestly, I kind of miss it. 17 bucks USD, obviously, so probably roughly around like 25-ish Canadian. Not bad right before. Gates are open, so let's head in and check it all out. Alrighty, so we just made it in. I guess we're within the first 8,000 fans, so we're getting a bobblehead. I gotta be honest with you, and I'm sorry to Celia Cruz here, but I have no idea who she is. Now I kind of had to hold this for the whole game. We're just making it into the Grand Concourse here now. A lot of cement heavy stuff, but I will say, we'll just take a quick look. It's, wow, pretty beautiful stadium. Nice looking ballpark. So I guess we are sat somewhere like right over there. So let's go find our actual seat. Okay, found our section 138. Just gotta climb up this flight of stairs. A lot of cement vibes going on here. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Oh wow, okay. Working with something here. And we've officially made it to our seat. Nice little hard plastic, but pretty comfy. And in all honesty, like I said, 16 bucks right before opening pitch. We were off to a little bit of a rocky start, but I will say this makes up for it. And if we catch a home run ball, I mean, that's just cherry on top, you know? I will say, I just opened up the bobblehead and it is a hefty one. I mean, this definitely is not cheap. I do laugh at the fact that, you know, it's like the first 8,000 fans get one. So based off of the Marlins attendance, pretty much every single person here is going to be going home with a bobblehead, but I'm impressed. Like, it's not cheap by no means. Maybe it's just me, but this is such a bleak feeling to walk into your seats with all this cement and like whatever that contraption is behind me. Like, I know Miami is filled with incredibly talented artists. Imagine if all this was even just done up in like graffiti, murals, vibes. Just like completely would change your vibe walking into your seats. So we're just at the Bobblehead Museum here now, which I just overheard somebody say that this is every single bobblehead ever made in the history of baseball. I can see my Dodgers up here, Matt Kemp, Clayton Kershaw, a couple of my personal favorite players. Who else do we have on the other side here? Oh, look, the one and only Derek Jeter. I mean, this is cool, don't get me wrong. It's a little random. They have a lot of cool kids games, by the way, too. There's like an arcade and then a VR headset, which makes sense. I did see a deal that they offer kids tickets for $1. So, I mean, family of 4, the 2 parents get in for 15 bucks, the 2 kids get in for $2. You're looking at $32 worth of tickets for the whole family. I mean, that's a pretty great way to spend a Sunday and affordable. So we're just at the lineup, which is the food court hall here in the Miami Stadium. Kind of feeling a little bit of a bowl. So obviously Miami is filled with a lot of incredible Latin American cultures and everything of that nature. So we had to opt for a burrito bowl here at the concessions. I mean, $33 for both of this souvenir cup that you get unlimited refills on, and then the bowl, which, yeah, I think is a pretty solid deal for stadium food. Looks pretty good. We'll just kind of mix it up here. Make sure that we get a bite with a little bit of everything. White rice base with some corn and chicken. I think that's a good bite. One bite. Oh. That Chipotle sauce has got a nice little kick. Chicken's really like fresh too. It's not hard or stale. This is a great lunch. We're walking into the Blue Moon Brew Hall there now. Seems to be a little bit of a vibe. You know, a couple people having a few drinks. We don't drink anymore, but holy smokes, okay. Craft beer, $18. Draft souvenir beer mug, 30 bucks. Yeah, see, one of the biggest pros to not drinking anymore. You don't have to pay stadium beer prices. So we're just 30 minutes from opening pitch. Let's head into the Fanatics team store. See if we can find anything that would entice us to, you know, rep the Marlins this evening. Most of the shirts are around 40 bucks. Okay, 40 to 50. This one's kind of cool. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I just really do not like the Marlins logo or uniform or colors even. I don't know, it's just not my vibe. Some of this old school stuff though is pretty cool. So I've been looking for this thing called the Marlins Museum. I think I just found it, but I've been asking so many staff members, and I think the last people that I just asked finally knew where it was too. But I mean, okay, like this is beautiful. This should be, you know, a little bit more everywhere. You got Carlos Stanton, for the franchise leader in home runs and RBIs. Yeah, this is really cool. Shout out D. Gordon. I wasn't happy when he left the Dodgers for Miami, but he was always a player that I really enjoyed watching. You've got some photos of the '97 World Series championship, and as well, they won it 6 years later in 2003. And here they are in all of their glory, the '97 and '03 World Series championships, trophies. You've got some great memorabilia here. Like I said, Ichiro Suzuki's jersey from 3,000 hits, the 2 World Series championship trophies, and it took like 4 staff members of me asking where I could find this place to actually like get a precise location to go there specifically. Like this is what I was talking about earlier. This is absolutely beautiful. Why would this not be plastered everywhere around the stadium? If I'm being honest, this is really cool, but I will say this doesn't feel like a franchise that's won 2 major championships in the last 30 years. I mean, you take it, I was born in 1997 when they won their first one. So any 10-year-old in Miami would be about 37 now. And yeah, so that 10-year-old also would have been like 16 when they won the second one. So like 2 prime ages to basically create a lifetime fan from that. And I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel like there's that, you know, 40-year-old who's a diehard Marlins fan that is just super passionate about the team right now. Like it feels pretty monotone, and we're about 20 minutes from the opening pitch. Like I said, this is beautiful. It's really, really cool. But to me, like, you know, 2 championships. I'm a Dodgers fan. Like I said, I've walked into Dodger Stadium, and like you've got that passion there. I know the team's not that old in comparison, but still the success has been there in the last 3 decades, a little bit similar. And yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's that like diehard fan who's gonna be all up in arms over a call or anything here today. Okay, they're just about to play the national anthem. Oh, cool. I guess it's a Haitian culture thing.
For the land of the free and the home of the
If you don't know, I'm trying to land us a show with ESPN so we can do even crazier episodes. I think they'll notice us if we hit 100,000 subscribers, so do me a favor and subscribe. It's been a dream of mine to do this for a job, and I want to keep it alive with all of you. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, there is like nobody here. That was a beautiful national anthem, though. They set off fireworks, which scared the crap out of me, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see if more people end up showing up here. So they're announcing the starting lineup right now, and it is pretty silent. Couple claps. Kind of feel for the players at this point. Like, you work your whole life to be a professional baseball player, and this is the starting crowd and introduction that you get to the league. I'd like to see what this would be like absolutely filled to the brink. And that is the first pitch of the game. Let's play ball. I was looking at the capacity for this stadium, so it's 37,000, right? In all fairness, I think you could cut that in half, double the price of tickets if that's kind of what you're worried about. And yeah, there you go. Right now, I'd say Marlins get like 10,000 people, right? So 10,000 in the 37,000 seated stadium just feels lonely. However, 10,000 in a 18,000 seated venue, now we're talking. And honestly, I'm all about atmosphere. So, oh, here we go. First hit of the game, nice little single. And that's the end of the first inning. Honestly, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit closer. You know, normally I don't condone this, but there is nobody here. All right, now like I said, normally I wouldn't condone this, but there is nobody here. So, hey, much better seats, another little pro to go into a Miami game. I will say, if you can kind of see that little like steam up in the air there, that's essentially the air conditioning. And from up where I was sat to, it was so much more humid and muggy. But like down here, it's nice, cool AC vibes. I now understand why they don't have the roof open, because if they did, it'd be a mess. You'd be sweating like you wouldn't believe. It's funny, I'm seeing a lot of Panthers gear. Maybe the hockey scene is a little bit better down in Florida. I don't know. If we get 1,000 likes on this video, I will come back down here to check out the hockey scene. Oh, broken bat. Play to first, and he's out. Of course, we've got a Jalen Brunson jersey here. Unreal. And if the Knicks win the NBA championship, let alone New York turning into Gotham City and just burning down, all of America might combust. Dang, thrown out at the plate. Got a little bit loud though. Miami's a great city, a lot of tourism. There's a lot of money running through Miami. Like, it's not like it's a tough economy down here. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. And I will say, you know, I know the team is in last place, but in reality, the best sports teams are gonna have the crowd no matter what, right? If they were a perfect 46 games in all right now, which is crazy. It feels like the baseball season just started, and they've almost played 50 games, which is nuts. But if they were perfect record, like, I don't know if this would be filled, if I'm being completely honest. Well, that was a chance for the first run to the game, but it did not happen. Runners on second and third left there. All right, right, so that's it for the 4th inning. Let's go get a snack. I mean, there's a couple things that apparently staples here at this ballpark, so let's give it a try. So I've been seeing these frozen lemonades all around the stadium. We've got it with the passion fruit flavoring. Oh, a little bit expensive, like 15 bucks. But yeah, this is tasty. Marlins are up 3-1, which you would never guess by the vibe in here. I actually heard a few people shushing each other. And it's funny, I didn't have the camera turned on, but I've had like 2 people also offer me their bobbleheads since the game has started. Should have just said yes, see how many bobbleheads I could collect by the end of it all. I will say, right behind home plate, you've got a beautiful Miami skyline there. I mean, I wish it wasn't blocked off with a bunch of stuff. Like, I'd clean it up a little bit. It'd be really, really cool. Couple fans trying to start a Go Marlins chant. It's not in their favor. I just found out, though, shout out to Liam Hicks, the catcher for the Marlins, fellow Canadian. He's the one who hit that 3-run bomb earlier. Got the red and white representing down here in Miami. And the Marlins win. To be honest, I kind of get it. Listen, it's nothing to write home about. If you're in town, 100% nice, cheap way to spend an evening. But other than that, nothing really to ride home with. I think they should cut the stadium in half, condense it a lot more, make for a much more vibrant crowd. Everything would sound a lot louder. But hey, in the meantime, stay best kind.